Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Urban Decay Podcast. This is a podcast where we discuss current social political issues in Calgary, Alberta.
Like the skinless man.
Yeah, the skinless people are being undervalued in society.
What a take on the current election.
But they're still better than the skinheads, I guess. There is that.
True.
Welcome, everyone, to this episode. You know what? Unfortunately, we really wanted to get this episode up last week because we've been just popping off here with episode after episode, and then we had to take a break. But we're back now. We've actually, this is the only day we could record where everybody was back in Calgary for 2 days, and then I'm going to be leaving back off on vacation as well. So we're going to record. Leaving. Are you leaving as well?
Wait, When are you leaving? Where are you going? What?
Are you going to BC as well?
We're going to BC for 4 days, and then we're going to California.
What do we do?
California?
That's in the United States of America.
Yes, that's correct.
The last
Same
time
California.
I checked.
I meant California, Manitoba. It's just north of Winnipeg.
They say that's the Texas of Canada.
No, that's what do you really?
It's California.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
BC is the California.
Can you hear me crunching on these goldfish right now?
No, I can't hear anything because I don't have the headphones on.
Listeners at home,
please write in.
Yeah, write in if you can hear me crunching goldfish. It's gonna be too late because the podcast is gonna be over by the time you
have to get an ASMR. Of
you have to just eat them real fast.
Should I do an ASMR of eating goldfish for everybody?
I think
quickly?
do one goldfish and crunch it right into everybody's ears.
No,
Are you ready?
This is what people want.
No one wants this.
Everybody,
I got an email.
There have been thousands of
Was it from
thoughts
Shane?
From our listeners.
Yeah, they were all me, but still.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ooh.
All right, there you are, folks. I hope you enjoyed it.
Fish are friends, not food.
Fish are friends, not food. Yeah, well enough. All right, everybody. Well, this is episode 21. Sorry, I didn't really give you much of a chance.
Prep us!
I didn't give you any chance there. A stealth drop, that one.
How many episodes did season 1 have?
27, I think I want to say. Something like that, yeah.
I was going to say, I know it was in the 20s, but I didn't realize we were already that high.
We're there, man. I know, and it's been a
We
journey.
released it in the 1920s. It's been 100 years. We've been recording this podcast for 100 years.
In the 1920s.
And we've only been through 2 months of game time.
Yeah.
26 episodes, but we had some filler episodes in there too.
That's true.
Do we have chat talks?
I've removed all the chat talks and I've removed all the other random episodes that I threw in there because I wanted to just be a nice contained. This is the show. This is the show.
Are they still available somewhere?
Yeah. You can still go to podcast services and type in Chat Talk and you'll find Chat Talk with Brandon and John.
I do love Chat Talk.
It was great, and I think we should continue it, actually. Yeah. I'm happy. It was fun.
Like a good
we had a good
chat
time. But anyways, that's not this. So let's do a quick...
Hashtag Chat Talk.
Hashtag that's not this.
Let's do a recap. Everyone roll a d20.
Wait, is that what we do? Why are we rolling a d20?
Well,
have we ever done that before?
Yeah, we've done that before.
I'm unhappy with my roll. Oh, shoot. What's this?
What everyone get? Add your modifiers.
I have a +1 to...
+1 to recap?
Oh, no, I re-rolled this here.
I'll roll as well. I got a natural 2.
12.
I got a 12.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Ryan.
Ryan. Hit us up with the recap.
Here's the thing.
Unless you want us to help.
How far back would you like me to start?
An episode.
Season 1, episode 7.
Do I remember what happened at the
1920s.
start of last episode?
You do.
Was that us leaving the armory?
We just got to the armory.
We got to the armory. Yes. So we went to the armory and we were like, there's some cool stuff in here. So then we looted like crazy. We grabbed a tank and an armored vehicle. Like a Humvee? Is that what it is?
Yeah, like a Humvee.
Yes.
Humvee.
And then we drove those two things. John killed it at driving a tank. Who knew?
Well, Evie was spotting me, so really it was her.
Who knew that driving was just universal? If you can drive one thing, you can drive anything.
You can drive
That's
it all.
what we learned.
Yeah.
You can drive a truck, you can drive a tank.
That's
right.
how the saying goes. From
the
movie Dodgeball.
I was just thinking Dodgeball,
From
right?
the movie Tank Ball.
Tank Ball. That's the one.
Then we made it to City Hall, and we're in City Hall, and I want to say her name is Alice. It's been a month since we
That's right,
recorded
it's Alice.
Alice is still back at the hospital, and she's looking at the program we wrote and looking at the webcam from City Hall, and she says, someone's in there, and there's a countdown on the machine for like 20 freaking minutes or some nonsense.
Yeah, it was at 25.
Sure.
When
It was 25, yeah.
20-ish minutes.
20-ish minutes,
Anyways,
thereabouts.
we go in, we run around. I go with our friend William and our friend James, Jimmy.
James.
James. It's James. It's not Jimmy. It's Jimmy.
It's Jimmy.
It is Jimmy.
It's not James.
But Jimmy is short for James, so...
It's true.
Sometimes,
I
not
was thinking
always.
of... Anyways, doesn't matter.
All right, well,
So we
Jimothy.
run to the basement, and we're looking at the bomb, and we don't figure anything out about it. And then suddenly, upstairs, they're looking at the machine, and you don't see anyone up there, right?
We did
You
not see
see an
anyone.
arm.
You guys
No,
didn't
but
see
first
anything
we-
upstairs.
No, we
No.
did. That's
There was
how
no,
it
What did
ended.
you
no,
see
there was no
upstairs?
people up there. We didn't
There
see
was
anything
no one
upstairs.
upstairs.
There's nobody
Oh,
upstairs.
it was you that
There's
And
a guy
then,
in the basement.
then
that's
you
right.
two
We-
thought to yourselves,
We saw something on the stairs, right? I saw like bloody footprints or something. What was
Yeah,
it?
it was the
something
scientist
like
that had
that.
left.
Was it bloody footprints?
Yeah,
remember.
it was blood that left, and that's how you knew it
The
was.
blood, like blood spots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you went up to the computer and you were like, I don't know. So then you just went down, right? They looked at the computer?
They looked
We
at the
looked at the
computer, and then they didn't start to come downstairs until they heard unearthly, blood-curdling...
Scream,
Owl.
which was from downstairs.
Death
Downstairs.
scream.
We had, stupidly, run right past the room of horrors and made it to the basement and looked back, and one of the horrors was standing at the top of the stairs, and that's where we stopped.
Yeah.
And your boys were frozen in fear.
And
Yeah.
my boys are useless
Yeah.
down
I
there.
think, I think it got around the corner where they were,
Yes,
because that's why
it
they were
came-
standing there, right?
So
By the
it
bomb?
sort of like appeared in the doorway, but like it was shuffling slowly, and so like the arm appeared first, and then like the rest of the...
Remember like 5 minutes ago before we started recording when I said, oh yeah, I'm all alone in the basement, and you guys were like, no, you got William and James down there. What I meant is, I'm all alone down there.
Ah, yes.
They're
Well,
useless.
me and John
Well,
and Evie are. Well,
also-
we're gonna run down there. We heard.
Yeah,
We're
we're
going.
running.
I'm
We're
the
on our
most
way
useless
now.
in combat, so
Well,
Wish me
William's
luck,
not,
team.
though.
What,
so there's
what is
that.
Topbot for? If not,
Topbot's for
shoot people.
for scouting.
that
That's it.
doesn't. I feel like my memory is serving me differently.
From what I remember,
Topbot
Topbot does
kills
very
people.
little damage unless it's to scientists.
Topbot has an affinity towards scientists.
Yeah.
+5
It's,
damage towards scientists.
He's a ranger. His favorite enemy is
Scientists.
scientist.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. And that's it, folks. That's the recap. Thank you for joining us. Now
See you
on to-
next
Have a good
week.
night.
On to the show.
Next time on.
I feel like I'm like leaving ad breaks for some
for
reason,
real.
but we don't run ads. So there's that.
Our sponsor this week is
Us.
your name here.
Orange Julius. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I love that.
Or Julius, sponsor us.
Yeah.
You or
Orange,
anyone
if
you
you're
know.
listening.
Bringing it back to City Hall.
I'm calling it by its first name.
So
Is there an Orange Julius in the basement? Is that what I'm finding out?
you wish.
I
No,
do
so
wish.
to recap, the room that Ryan is in with William and James, it has a huge device in it, and we know from previous episodes and their experimentation and identification with their skills that it's a giant bomb.
Boom.
And we know that bomb has electronic components and mechanical components. But so far, the amount of time that Ryan's been able to put in trying to figure out how the thing works hasn't illuminated how to stop it from working. But the room is it's a big underground vaulted, like concrete room. So the ceilings are high, and like it was built to be like it was originally poured like in the 80s, I think, or 90s to be a subway station in downtown Calgary. That just the project got scrapped, and the space remained, but was never used for anything. So it would have, if the project had been completed, it would have tunnels going off from the north to the south. But those tunnels have been like heavily barricaded. They're not made to be accessible to other space, but it's probably worth noting that there might be another way out, or that there could be made another way out. The bomb, because it's encased in this giant concrete room, given that it's taking up the kind of space that it's taking in the room, which is quite a lot. Like, it's much bigger than the tank. It's much bigger than, it's like the size of a small house.
What?
The
It's that
entire,
big?
Yeah, the entire device is quite big. So I before we started this episode, I passed around a picture of what the room looks like, because pictures exist on the internet. This room
Pictures exist on
is
the
not fictional. It's a real room.
Anything.
And so given that it's underground, encased in concrete, if the bomb is meant to do anything significant, it's got to be big enough to withstand the fact that it's in an armored room, essentially. So it's not a small bomb, and we don't know all of how it works, but we know it's big. So So the pictures that I passed around were of an empty room, but a large portion of that room is taken up by said bomb.
A bomb.
Meantime, Ryan. So you're standing there in shock and horror as you see this skinless, like wet, dripping red mess appear at the doorway, and it's just let out this blood-curdling howl. William and James behind you are just frozen in terror. They are like, they've gone completely white. You can see that they're not gonna be particularly helpful right away. And in that instant, in fact, Jimmy drops his gun and makes a break for it and scrambles towards the back of the room into the darkness.
You fool.
He's just trying to get out of there. The only way that you know to get out is the door that you came through.
And where the drippy boy is standing there.
Drippy boy.
That's right. So, as he comes through the doorway, you see all the sinew and muscle, all the like fibrous tissue like tense up, and he just grabs at the doorway and like rips the steel door frame like out of the concrete wall and like just unnecessarily smashes through this hole.
He's just showboating at this point.
He's an angry boy.
Some of the debris kind of lands near you, but with that, I'm forgetting names, Jimmy and William. William like falls down on his butt. So, I'm gonna give everybody can do like one thing before we roll initiative here.
Oh my goodness!
Noting, of course, that Shane, Charlie, John, Evie are on their way down from upstairs already. That they had heard in the previous episode. At the end of the episode, they heard the zombie howl. And they knew that meant trouble, and they sprinted towards the danger rather than wait for it.
Should I go get the tank? Would this be a good time?
I run down the stairs at full speed. That's my plan.
I follow.
That's
Ryan?
my action that I
don't know
chose.
what else we could do.
Anything good?
I ready my weapon.
That's a good idea.
I ready my fists.
Oh,
Burn. That's a good idea.
On the rest of your body.
I'm
On your
gonna
feet.
box
Does
the
it burn on
drippy
your
boy.
feet? Because the feet are probably like, I
How
wish
far
he
is
would have
William
chosen
from
me.
me?
William?
Yeah.
William is like 20 feet. Like
20?
Yeah.
Would I be like...
Go slap him.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Would I be able to go slap him?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm going to just,
up to him.
like, as hard as I can and be like, focus.
All right, so you get up to William, grab him by the collar.
Honestly, it's bad that I'm the one that's like, William, I need you right now because me and William don't get on very well.
Maybe when you slap him, he'll think you're friendly.
Yeah,
that's the
probably
way it works.
heal your
Yeah,
relationship.
I'm just going to slap him and say focus, and then I'm going to turn all my attention to Drippy Boy.
Okay, so you slap him.
I know. Suck it, did.
Roll a persuasion again.
How do I do persuasion? again?
Emmy.
And
So roll a d20 and roll below your Emmy.
Me.
if you're below your me.
Nope.
Oh, that's
Or
hard.
MA, rather, sorry.
Mental affinity.
Is that better?
What happens if I get my MA?
That's good. That's a success.
You're welcome, team.
Wow.
Actually, that made a big difference.
Okay.
ME versus MA.
So you, he startles a little bit, and like, it's like you reminded him, your weak little Ryan slap has reminded him that he's actually very strong now, right? Like he's not. Wow. I mean, I don't mean that in
Rude.
Ryan in real life is very strong.
No,
We have
also no.
female listeners,
I'm pretty sure Ryan in game is stronger
but
than
compared
Ryan.
to superhuman William,
definitely.
who has been growing in strength exponentially over the course of this season, that was like a really solid reminder that if anyone has the least amount to worry about, it's probably him more than you. He stands up and readies himself. So everybody roll initiative.
Ready yourself.
Go rip him a new one, William.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Shane sprints as slow as he can.
I sprint incredibly slowly.
I
would love to
leisurely
see
walk.
Am I in my
Sprint as
favorite
slow as
terrain
they
or
can.
whatever it is?
You are.
You're in
Yes.
downtown
What does that
Calgary.
mean? You get a bonus?
I get a bonus to my initiative.
bonus.
Love it.
I
Gonna kill that drippy boy.
rolled 16.
Okay, John rolled 16.
Oh, nope, a 17. I forgot to add my initiative.
17.
Would you roll, Ryan? I mean Shane.
Ryber?
I looked at you. I
6
said,
with my bonus of +4.
Would you roll?
I think you
Ryan?
do.
Why am I the worst? 11.
Ooh, that's not bad.
What,
Thank you.
It's higher
I did
than
my
medium.
best.
What did the Dripmeister get?
He
DM.
got a 13.
DM.
The D-man. And then did you want to roll for Charlie?
Charizard? Not that high. I don't see an initiative bonus, so I'll say a 4.
Ooh.
How does that... Oh, +2 to initiative. Never mind, 6. Not that it matters,
You can go
props.
after.
Hey,
And
twins,
I'll
me and
roll.
Charlie.
Oh,
Or
frenzy.
Charles.
Oh, Charles. Not Chuck.
So
Chucky.
My good buddy.
Chucky dog.
Jimmy's out, and William
Sea dog.
got a 2. And Evie got a 2.
Wow.
Isn't Charlie like still messed up? He got like squashed.
He is not feeling great.
Yeah, actually,
But he also has
extremely
like
hurt.
really cute
Now that I
canine
look at
armor
it.
now, right?
He does have cute little doggy
From the
dog
armory.
armor. He's adorable, but he's hurt.
He's all dressed up in his little suit and tie.
He's like
Okay,
Kevlar vest, for sure.
John,
I won it.
you are able to beat Shane to the bottom of the stairs.
What?
Get out of the way.
I'm a
I pushed you out
superhero.
of the
What
way.
the?
And
run down.
You push your way past them, and you get to the bottom of the stairs. And just as you round that last like little turnstile before your the last like 6 steps, you see what you're coming up on.
Ooh.
And he's not any prettier from the behind than he is from the front hind.
I
His
bet
butt
he's
is
even
just him.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
can you imagine
it's
just this like
disgusting.
little sinewy butt?
I'm not
Like,
imagining
those little,
it.
like drippy.
You can't
All
make
the
me.
like the
If you,
tendons.
if you don't
I'm
imagine
not.
it, you're not immersed in
Yeah.
this story.
Honestly, can you see his spine?
And actually, so yeah, parts of it, yeah. So and I'm actually gonna be really clear about this because in our game chat, someone mentioned that
Chat
like
talks.
someone called him the burn victim. He's at no point in my description of him have I
You're right.
mentioned that he is charred or
No,
otherwise
he's opposite.
burned.
He's wet.
He's skinless and he's wet.
It's
Soggy.
moist.
Yeah, he's the moist boy. Yeah, so yeah,
That's
he's
worse.
not. Don't envision a charred
No.
like walking zombie corpse.
I would never
of, like Firetown.
envision
Why
that.
would I ever do that?
Why would you consider any amount of char other than Charlie? I will get completely startled as I round the corner or whatever and look at this eldritch being, and then I
naked
will
butt.
just
Drippy
grab
moistness.
whatever. I'm assuming I'm holding the new gun I got from the gun store.
Yes, you are.
Armory man store.
So what I want you to do is I want you to roll save versus horror factor.
Oh, boy,
Here we go.
that's not fun.
You did
though.
not
Do you have
like
a
the look
do you have
of
a
that
bonus
butt.
to that?
I'm just looking now. Where would it be?
It'll be. Let me see.
It's at the bottom left, I think.
Oh, down here. Horror
Yeah.
factor. I have +2.
+2.
Hey,
so
me
roll
too,
d20.
twins.
Okay.
You're trying to roll high.
This is the one time.
Did you say low or high?
I said high.
Ah, darn it. I should have rolled way better. 6.
Okay.
Dang it.
Okay, you're gonna lose an action. You get to the bottom of the stairs and you freeze in your boots.
Okay, I have 5. Wait, so that's my turn?
That's your action for this action. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Okay. So,
Suck.
in the meantime, Buddy, who just ripped the door down, he's not wasting any time. He's not waiting for people to come down the stairs. He's fixated on what's happening in the room, and he sprints into action. Ryan, you see him fly through the room faster than you've ever seen anything move.
Nope.
It's inhuman in ways that like are terrifying. And he runs right up to William, and
Take him out.
he goes for the swing. And defense. And okay, swing and a miss. William's superhuman. He's fast. He's strong too. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Nice, Will.
But you can see as well that like he knows that this guy's faster than him too.
Eek.
So he takes a second to right himself. And Ryan, it's your turn.
Oh, Ryan.
Can I ask you a really
Yeah, totally.
shenanigans question?
Ryan asking shenanigan questions? That is so out of character.
It is
Only
out
if it has to do with pie.
Would there have been pistol ammunition at the compound that would have been better?
At the armory?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Better-
we talked about hollow points and
Armor piercing?
armor piercing rounds.
Is there any
Tank
way I could have
piercing?
picked some up for Topbot and reloaded Topbot with better weapon? You can say no.
I will say yes because it would be dumb for me to say no to that.
Yeah.
Because you weren't in a rush at the armory. You guys really took your time.
We did.
You didn't have. There was no pressure for time. You got in and there was nobody there. So in this case, I'll allow it. If it were a different circumstance,
You
I
probably
might
don't need
also-
the armor piercing though, because he doesn't even have skin, let alone
We
armor,
need
you know?
zombie
I
piercing.
also
Dang it.
forgot I
Should've
did
picked
pick
some of
up
that.
grenades from the armory.
That's
I
true.
forgot about that. So what would the difference be in ammunition? Sorry to do this.
Well, grenades blow up.
So,
and then-
so for the armor piercing rounds, you remember like in order to hit a zombie, you have to roll above their natural
decreased.
AR. Yeah, so it decreases what that
That's the
roll
difference?
needs to be. And then for the hollow point rounds, they don't do anything to change the AR, but they do more damage if you hit.
Cool beans. Cool. All right, well, in that case, I'm going to get Topbot to pop off against
The Drip Meister.
against the
Top
Drippy
Up,
Boy.
Pop Up.
And then I myself, how far away? I would be right up because it would be right next to me, right?
Yeah, he's right there.
I'm going to be a fool, and I'm just going to double barrel shotgun to the head.
Love it.
Cool. So roll for Topbot.
Yep.
Top bop.
Ooh, boy. That's
Ooh, bot.
19 plus 1.
Top
so
bot.
20.
That's easily a hit. Yeah.
TB.
So what do I roll for?
And sorry,
Also,
you're using armor
first
piercing
skills?
rounds with Top Bot?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So then you roll normal damage for...
Why are we reducing everybody to their initials?
9 mil is 3d6.
I do. That's what I do on a Friday night.
Oh, jeez, little freaking wheeze, guys.
Oh, sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, Louise.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, Luis.
That's 9 damage.
That's way more than 0, according to my calculations.
900% more than 1.
It's 100% more than 0%.
That seems
Okay.
not proper
And
math.
then for your shotgun?
It's 100%
I still have
more
to roll
damage
to
than
hit
0 damage.
if I'm... Or do I have to roll to hit if I'm just putting it against
So,
his head?
yeah, if you're right next to him and you're just doing the,
No.
bolt barrel to the head, yeah, you just roll damage.
Cool.
100% of 0 is still 0. That's how 0 works.
Guys, wish me luck on this
more
roll.
damage than a 0.
Sorry, we're focused on a...
Wish
discussion
me
about
luck
the-
on this
the
roll.
Yeah, you can do it.
This is your fault.
This is your fault. Waited until you...
18!
Ryan rolled a 1. He didn't wait for us to wish him luck.
You took too long!
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I'm upset with
Shane, you hear shooting in the basement.
Oh my gosh.
John's ahead of you. He's a little bit blocking the stairwell. You can get past him easy enough, but you hear the pop of pistol going off, and then you hear the kablam of like a real shotgun blast. You recognize it immediately because you've been with Ryan enough
That's a double barrel blast.
to not be confused about that.
It is a
Okay.
move.
What do you got?
I want to run on the stairs. If I can, like, because I don't know if it's like a spiral staircase for the same room to like kind of jump down any sections, but I want to like.
It's like the narrow.
Slide down
Like you
the
could
rail.
see down, but you wouldn't be able to jump down.
Okay, well,
I'll-
But you can get down into the room. Easily.
yeah, I'll run down into the room.
Right in the
Okay.
Without
No, it's slide under
any
your
parkour.
legs.
Okay,
Don't shoot me.
as you come through the hole of what's left of the doorway, the crumbling concrete and the debris kicking around, you step into the room. You see the glow of the amber light that's like flashing in the room, and you see in those flashes the naked, marred body of a totally just grotesque figure, and it's right next to Ryan. You can see William in the background, sort of behind, like beside Ryan, and then you see Jimmy, and he's like in the distance, like sprinting towards the back end of the room, farther than the light really reaches very well.
I have a question.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's a smart.
Well, first of all, can I get to him with like within this action? I've moved
Roll
quite
horror
away.
factor. Save versus horror factor.
I hate
Because I had to do
Shane,
it too.
Roll high.
17.
That's a pass.
You're welcome, team.
Oh,
Dude,
so you
I
left
am a
him enough
zombie
time?
now.
Look, nothing scares you. You've seen it all at this point. That's true. It's grotesque, but it's not looking any worse now than stuff that you've finished with before. So,
Also, you are what you eat.
Can I?
yeah.
Wait,
what do you want to do?
Dude,
I mean, you're also a
don't-
zombie.
I am
Do it.
what ate me. That's
You
what it
are what eats you.
is. Can I get
Shane
him first of all within this
Same
action?
ring.
You could get there, but not hit.
That-
Okay. I will.
way worse.
No, I should get there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna just run up to him and just like.
Okay.
I have another
Trondheim
question.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, with my increased strength, do
Yeah.
I get the sense that my Trondheim Viking by Paul Chen would be doing increased damage?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
Okay.
melee weapon.
Yeah.
I pull out that Trondheim Viking and I'm ready to hit him as soon
He's
as
gonna
I,
snap
as
it.
I'm able
Yeah.
to.
The only danger is can it withstand? Yeah.
You're in
Is it engineered to be swung around by a
bite him
total
after
machine?
it
A chorus of
breaks.
angels.
Okay, great. So,
ring out.
Ryan, salvation has already arrived. You see Shane appear at the doorway, pull out his sword, and sprint towards you.
My angel. Is that what you said?
Charlie's turn.
So romantic.
without you.
Charlie.
Charlie's with
Made
you.
it up to him.
Charlie.
Yeah, I couldn't
is-
attack.
You dashed.
I mean, I'm also stunned, so I don't know. Maybe you decide what Charlie does. I'm kind of.
He's stunned, but you can decide whether or not he stays with you
I'll
or
stay-
attacks.
yeah.
But he still has to make the roll for save versus horror factor.
okay.
Does he have a bonus to that?
He has a Yeah, +2, same as me.
Great.
We're twins.
We're alive.
Twins.
18.
That's a pass.
Yo, Charlie. Dude.
Okay. He rears up beside you and starts barking at the
Okay.
faceless, grossless thing.
Works for me.
Wait, faceless?
Well, he's got eyes, but no face. He's got no skin.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got no
most
he
of
have
your
no
face
nose
is
as
skin.
well?
No, no.
What's the cartilage?
He's a
deal
little
on the nose
Voldemort.
side?
There would probably be like some cartilage there, but not. Yeah, it's mostly just holes,
It's a little nub nose.
holes
they
in
call him.
flesh. Yeah.
Drippy nub nose.
Drippy nub nose. That's
Because remember, I
Voldemort.
specifically pointed out that he has eyeballs,
Voldy.
but no eyelids,
Oof.
Yeah, that's right. That was
Yeah.
weird. I didn't like it.
and that's why he's sad. He can't blink.
Those optic nerves must be strong holding
Oh,
those
gosh.
in there.
Something. Just give him a good knock to the back of the head. Taken care of. William is gonna make a go for it. He's you talked him back into action, and he knows what the danger is, and he also knows that like we gotta get out of this room, you guys.
The cavalry's
Can't
here,
do
William.
we
It's
can't
good.
do this in here.
Oh, we can.
And he takes a swing at the guy and misses badly.
These
Nothing
both
but air.
missed.
You just hear like you know how strong William is, and you just hear a whiff as his fist like flies past the zombie.
Dang.
Evie gets to the bottom of the stairs and is fearless. She pushes past you, John, and like pulls her pistol out and
Yeah.
against all wisdom shoots towards all of her friends at the zombie.
Why
Wow.
did we not get her a better weapon?
I already approve of his trust.
She has Maggie or Millie.
She
She-
did
we
all
should
right.
get her an
She
assault
hits.
rifle.
Millie does 3d6. Is that right?
She
That's
does.
She does. That's 11 damage?
Evie.
Maleficent.
The
Well
good
done.
news is that Drippy Boy
magnificent.
only has 12 hit points, so we're doing great.
That
We're
is
almost there.
Very
Yeah, we're
relieving.
so close.
We're
John,
almost there.
top of the order.
Top of the order.
of the order.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm John.
So because you failed your previous horror factor check, rather than failing for the whole round, I'm just going to make you roll for each action to see if you're able to snap out of it.
I like
Do
it.
it.
Okay.
You got it, man. You
This
got
is
plus
the
2.
one time you have
John.
to roll high.
I believe in you.
17?
17's good.
17?
17's good. Okay, what do you want to do?
Charlie's barking snaps me out of it. I ready. Actually, well, who's in front of me? Like who's in firing
Okay,
range
so
in
right
the way?
directly in the doorway, or what's left of the doorway, Evie is standing, gun drawn, pointed towards the group. Somehow she managed to get a shot off without hitting anybody that she didn't intend to hit, and she got a hit on the zombie.
She's a pro.
In front of you at the zombie, William, Ryan, and Shane are all standing right there, all within like melee
Yeah,
range
like very
of the
close.
beast. Jimmy is the only one that's kind of out of range, and he is fully panicked. He's seen some crap, but he's never seen anything like this,
get him.
and he is not prepared to deal with it emotionally or mentally.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't know. I don't know yet if I can even fire from here without. Does it seem like I could fire from here and hit the zombie, or is it like?
You could hit the zombie. You could. There's a lot of things you could hit besides the zombie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to tell Charlie. I'm going to unlatch him from my belt. I'm going to tell him to go get Jimmy. Go get Jimmy
Okay.
and try to catch him.
Like,
Okay.
kill him, right?
No, like get him.
Oh.
Get him.
Go get him, boy. Like get him, boy. Like
Oh,
hold him down
yeah.
or something. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go as far as I can towards Jimmy. But also, before I move, can I take a quick look behind to see if
Very
there's
smart.
any other zombies
Sure.
coming
Yeah.
around us?
No, good. Roll perception.
Very smart.
16.
Okay, 16. So, first thing you notice is there's like a pretty obvious trail of blood coming from the floor just above you, where you know the room of horrors, as we've been calling it, was, which was the experimentation kind of hold where they had all the zombie cages. That trail is like really fresh, and you notice right away that the blood kind of looks weird. Like it's red and it's dark, but it's like strangely thick and like kind of coagulated, and like it doesn't look healthy,
Yeah.
right?
No?
But yeah, there's like a really good trail of it coming, like, and then like really obvious footprints coming from that room into the
Into the bomb room?
bomb room. Yeah. The other than that, like, there's no obvious signs that anyone else has been here or is coming. You don't hear anybody coming down the stairs, and you would if there were, because there are metal stairs, right? And you can also kind of see up through the stairwell, like we were talking about, sort of in between the things. So yeah, it's not obvious
no
that anyone else is there or that anyone else is coming.
Yeah, then I'll just move over towards, like, so I can get a better look at like both sides of the subway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim my flashlight I don't know how much. You tell me when my turn's over. But I'm gonna aim my flashlight towards like Charlie and Jimmy.
Yeah. So you've got the military rifles from
Yeah.
the armory. There's a flashlight mounted on the side of it. You don't have to hold it separately. You can
Oh,
just
that's beautiful. Okay, I click
There,
that
you're on.
sucker into power,
Love
and
it.
I aim it down that way and see what I see.
Flash from John.
Okay, so what you see at the far ends of the room, on the left and on the right, because you're facing west, coming down the stairwell.
Okay.
So right is north, south is left, and you've got the huge vaulted ceilings above you, and then it turns into, you can see where it would turn into the tunnel if a subway were going through the area. And there's an obvious space where the tunnel would go north and where the tunnel would go south. And on the north side, it's been barricaded with like poured concrete, and then there's like an access hatch, like in the concrete, but that access hatch has also been like boarded up. Like it's obvious that like city workers and people weren't supposed to go through there, and that the city thought that there was sufficient danger, like working in enclosed spaces, blah blah blah. That rather than face the liability, they just sealed it off.
Okay.
Similar thing to the south, except with the south, they didn't go through the added expense of pouring the concrete wall. It's just like a huge barricade. So and there's like still scaffolding and stuff kind of piled in front of it, and you can see that like at certain points in the city's history, like they've used it for storage, and not everything has always been cleaned out whenever they shuffle things around. So there's kind of a lot more debris on the south side of things, but nothing that looks particularly useful from here.
Which side is Jimmy on?
He was sprinting like straight away, like directly away from the door, so he's kind of like equidistant between the north and the south, because he's now just kind of getting oriented with the space. Like this, since we've been in combat, it's not even been 10 seconds yet.
On
So
the west
he's like,
wall.
so he's sprinting towards the west wall in the dark, because the only light that's down there right now is that amber flashing light. It's not flashing so much as like police lights like rotate, and that's what creates the illusion of a flash. It's doing that. So there's always light on. It's not always pointing in the same direction.
That's so creepy, actually. That's like
a
a
real
creepy
spooky basement.
ambiance. Also, my flashlight, I guess, is also providing light.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, no,
my
that could be my
my
turn. That's a
sword,
lot.
too.
Oh yeah, your shining sword.
Yeah.
Of,
It glows in the
angels.
presence of zombies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Angel Chen is.
I call it
Yeah.
bite.
Okay,
Why not sting?
the zombie takes a swing at William again.
William.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Was that
natural
20?
20.
That was a nat
I
20.
cannot see from here.
You need glasses or binoculars.
Probably binoculars.
Probably the binoculars.
okay.
A little far, I
Too.
can see.
William's
So-
gonna get his head ripped off.
Keeping in mind, no skin. He looks really thin for a human or for a zombie. His fingers are like largely like fingers don't have a lot of muscle in them. If you take the skin off, it's a lot of bone. So he comes at William with like knife hand, and you just watch the hand just like sink straight through into William's like stomach and innards,
Right through the body.
and
Through
you
his
see him through his armor, through all of it,
My goodness.
right into his stomach. And you can see the way that William's body lurches. You can understand exactly what's happening. He's grabbed onto William's spine, and he just gives it a jerk.
What?
Back and forth. You watch William, his legs just go completely limp, and his head's to the side like this, but his eyes are wide open, and you see his mouth open and gasping in a silent, perfectly silent scream. And then it's over. He drops him on the ground, and William is not moving.
Oh, okay.
Evie lets out a scream. Charlie's barking.
Wait, what? What? I'm
Ryan.
like flabbergasted right here. What? Knife Claw. We'll call him Knife Claw.
How are you focused on that right now?
Sorry. Wow. Call him Spinal Tap.
Ready to action's a thing in this game?
They can be. Anything that you want to do can be done. You just have to tell me what you want to do, and then I'll tell you how it unfolds.
Invincibility. Ask for invincibility. Dang.
If Shane can score a cut into Drippy Boy, I want to pull one of the grenades off of Topbot and shove it into the cut
Okay.
and run.
Okay. I like where your head's at.
Also, make sure he's far enough away from the bomb.
Let me say this. If that's something that you want to do, you need to grab the grenade now
I would
as
have to
part of
grab
your
it now.
action, I think.
I don't want to do that because
Yeah.
the grenades are in a way that if I pulled it off of Top Bot,
Right,
it's
then the
going
pin doesn't
off.
come with it. Yeah, yeah.
So not going to do that.
So then
Throw it in
Top
next
Bot
round.
fly in.
Just suicide Top Bot. I don't think the cut you're going to make is big enough,
You
but
don't
that
know.
is a good idea.
he is
I'm
a
a superhero.
standard-sized zombie. Like, remember Bone
Yeah,
Claw?
like,
Bone Claw
he's
was,
a-
like, effing huge.
he's like a human.
He had, like, hulked out.
He's a human, and
Yeah.
Top Bot's like
Lunchbox.
lunchbox size. Like, could I shove a lunchbox into you, Shane? Okay. In that case,
Shane wouldn't mind
I'm going
to
to do my
try.
usual Top Bot shot.
Top Bot shot.
Top Bot shot.
Okay, roll
Top Bot
that
uses
first.
shot.
Top box. Top shot.
Roll that first.
Oh, Top Bot.
Top miss.
Tris. Then
What does that mean again for our viewers in
California?
English-speaking
I think
countries?
it means
California.
Which is like
how
notoriously
does
Spanish.
I'll just reload my shotgun. No, I'm gonna. If I just threw the shotgun and grabbed a different weapon, is that an action? How
Yeah,
does that
no, I'll
work?
allow that. You can...
I can just do that.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I'll just grab my assault rifle and unload into Top.
If you were
Bot.
going to stow it and take another one out,
Top Bot, the drippy boy. My brain is off, guys. I'm really sorry.
You want me
Okay,
to turn it on?
what's your secondary?
My secondary. I'm
Your
going to do
secondary
an
again?
assault rifle and just burst
Okay.
into.
First,
Cool.
you're just gonna assault him.
Yeah. Shred him.
Oh, dude.
No?
That's 5.
5? Does that hit?
It's armor piercing.
He's not. He doesn't
It
even have
is, but
skin
that's
on,
a,
man.
that's a solid miss.
How many
I
points?
tried, guys.
Shane.
That was a
It
big
is
turn.
I. I'm gonna try
At least you
to
didn't pull the
Tron
grenade
him,
pin.
you know?
Okay,
And then
make a roll.
All right.
Trondheim
I'm
Viking
very
by Paul
nervous.
Chen, you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Trondheim Viking by what's his name? Paul Chan.
Paul Bunyan Chen?
This is the one. If he cuts him, I'll do
Oh,
it.
man,
And I
guys.
shove it in there.
Okay.
Ew.
What do I have? I have a +9 with the Trondheim Viking, you guys.
That ain't not
By
bad.
who?
I believe in
pretty
you.
Still?
13.
That's a miss.
One of us is dying, and it's not me because
Okay,
I'm not there.
Charlie?
He's Drippy Boy's hungry. He's just going to feast on William while we attack him.
Oh, that's what's going to happen. Hey, so there's no other zombies in this area, right?
No, unless
That I
count
could
William.
see. Well,
But he
Or
don't,
Shane.
What about me? Yeah.
he don't work no more.
okay, I'm going to and reroute Charlie to go and pin down this zombie. This, what do we call him? Moist boy?
Zombie.
Fleshy boy?
Drippy
Oh,
Boy.
Drippy
Moist
boy.
boy.
Drippy flesh.
We call- yes. Ugh, that's a gross thought. But that's what I want to do. I want to send him that way instead.
Okay.
Jimmy's Jimmy. And just let him do his thing at this point.
Okay. And then what are you doing?
And then it's my turn after?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no, sorry.
No, yeah,
Pardon me, that was Charlie. Yeah, okay, so Charlie stops mid-stride, wheels around, and you see the hesitation. Like, you know your dog. And he knows what you're asking him to do, and he's gonna do it, but you see, like, that there's a split second where you just feel so connected. You can feel the fear that he feels.
Yeah.
But then it's immediately followed by the love that he feels for you and for Ryan and for Shane and for Evie, and maybe less so for Jimmy and
Mostly
William,
me, though.
Mainly Ryan.
And he
Best
lets out a low growl and sprints at Moist Boy.
I well up a little bit.
And
Wait.
as he goes in to lunge,
I'm supposed to
he,
attack.
he misses entirely.
What? But
Guys!
he gets +2 to strike. All right.
Well,
We're supposed to hit with our dice, guys. That's what we're doing wrong.
It would be William's turn, but he's on the ground, motionless, defeated. You can't tell if he's actually alive or dead. It's pretty obvious that he's paralyzed, but you can't tell if he's conscious or not.
But you got a healing factor. He's huge.
Yeah.
He sure
what
did.
I'm actually really scared about is that he's just going to stand up as a zombie.
Oh,
And then we got
full?
2 of them.
Maybe if we pick him up and wield him like a Gatling gun, and he just goes chomp, we just aim him at the zombie, and he could go chomp, chomp happy.
Evie is fearless. She watched what just happened to William. She's looking straight at the same zombie that everybody else is staring at, and she's fearless. She's not taken aback at all. And you see her just like you've trained her to do, calm and cool and collected, arms locked with her pistol in front of her, She steps into the room and sidesteps to get a better position on the zombie to keep everyone else out of danger. And she takes another shot.
I'm so proud of her.
And it's a lovely effort, but misses entirely.
Guys,
What are we doing?
John, your turn.
get new dice, everyone.
I
I've
don't
switched
know
my
if we're
dice.
supposed to be here. I think this area is too high level. I think we need to
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the training area.
go back there. Like, I don't know. Let's go get Brendan. See how he's doing back in the old McMahon Stadium.
In like,
Micmac
I
Stadium.
thought they were driving down to like Raymond or something.
Yeah, they
How
left
do
to
we-
Raymond.
No, Brendan. We
Brendan,
dropped him
oh,
off.
Brendan.
Oh,
I thought you said
Not
Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, Brandon's
John.
probably living it
Living
his
it large.
life over there.
They
I
started a
will.
casino.
Dang it, dudes. Okay, I guess we got to do the same thing. I'm gonna try and get a better position where there's less of my boys around and try to fire this. I think maybe my Magnum. No, I'd have less accuracy with my Magnum for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna just use the main assault
Okay.
rifle.
Okay.
Just unload a little bursty.
Okay. Well,
That's not gonna do it.
hello.
It's like 8.
No.
Dang it.
Shots fired. You even think that you see one of them like bounce off
Wait,
his
what's
skin.
it to hit? Is it a +5?
What?
to hit?
He didn't have skin.
It's hard. Well,
So it's an 11,
Off
but-
of the surface of his flesh.
His muscles.
Good catch.
Good call.
That was what I took away from it.
Okay.
Dang, dude.
He whirls around. He's dropped the William suitcase he was just holding, and he whirls on Shane.
Yeah, he does. Alright.
He's
going,
identified
guys.
you as the next largest threat, and he's coming at you like
Rude.
Cleopatra.
I'm the only one that's done
Terrified right
damage.
now.
to
What
him.
about
Do
Papa?
it.
So he jumps at you, and he's trying to grapple you.
Good luck, Shane.
Thanks. What do I roll again?
So you're
Dodge.
gonna roll your d20.
I can dodge.
Roll your d20 and
Or
add your
parry.
strength.
Parry, then you get a hit in, right?
Just my strength?
I don't remember how any of that works.
Dodge lets you move out of the way. Parry means
I just roll.
you
What am I
block
trying to
it.
do? Roll under my strength or
You're gonna roll a d20 and add your strength because he's trying
this
to
whole thing?
Oh, you're trying to do a
yeah,
grapple.
He's trying to grapple you.
Roll this like add 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Wow. Why can't I roll 25?
Switch your
Okay.
dice.
He has you on the ground.
Okay.
So he jumps at you. He knocks you over. You still have Trondheim Viking in your hand, but you're on the ground, and you see him like getting ready to like knife hand at you. He can't do that right now because that grappling you was his turn. Ryan.
Don't like that. Ryan's rebooting.
I am. Could I do? Could I put the assault rifle against his head and shoot?
Yep.
And just like, would I have to roll to hit?
I'm gonna make you roll to hit, but what you're actually rolling for is to you need to roll high enough that you don't accidentally
Shoot Shane.
Yeah, hurt Shane in the process.
I'm a superhero. I'm not concerned.
I'm concerned for you,
Well,
Shane.
William was
Should
also
be a little
superhero, and now
concerned.
he's a cripple.
You don't know. He'll be back.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was a 10, but it's a 16, which is a 17.
That's great. Roll damage.
Guys, it's okay. We're gonna be okay.
We're gonna do it.
Okay. What are these sounds?
I don't know.
This is,
16, 20, 21. Oh,
21.
25.
You guys are doing much better than I thought you would do.
I mean,
Wow,
I feel
'cause I felt
quite afraid.
terribly.
Top bot,
Rolling, like-
unfortunately, was out of action, so.
Yep.
Charlie is also out of actions. I think 3. How many
And
actions? do you
your
think?
boy's almost out of actions.
What round are we on right now?
This is the first melee round. How many attacks per melee does everyone have? You should
This
have.
is the first melee round.
So
5.
So a melee round happens in 15 seconds, and you have between 3 and 5 actions
Yeah.
per melee, probably. Yeah.
Charlie's already gone twice.
So this is the first round. Charlie has
This was
3.
3.
This is
right?
the third
So
round.
he's got one more.
Like, this has been the third
This is
round.
the third
Yeah,
action.
first
This is the
round,
third time.
third action. That's what I meant to say. How many
Okay.
action?
okay,
action are we
sorry,
on?
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
is there opportunity attacks in this game? Like, if I were to back up, would
No,
Drippy Boy wreck me?
no,
Would you drip on him though?
no.
he's
If
on the
Ryan,
ground, like,
if
he's
Ryan
gonna
tried to
go
get
up
out
to-
of the grapple, then they would do
Shane,
another strength check, and if he
Might
failed
need
the strength
Shane.
check, then
Got it.
he could do a damage.
I'm going to back up a little bit.
He knows.
Okay.
I'm going to try and be aware of where my friends are and try not to, like, back into, like, Evie's line of sight or anything, but I'll back up, like, 10 feet.
Okay, perfect.
Be aware of where.
Is it my turn?
It is Shane's turn.
Oh, boy. Well, I will try to submerge the Trondheim Viking. I'm just gonna try to like just stick it into his gut,
The uppercut.
uppercut it, and then I want to like also like
Twist it.
Just no, not twist it. Like pull it
Oh,
Like,
Bop it.
leverage it.
Up his
Flick it. Twist it.
Bop it. I'm
Pull
gonna
it.
bop it.
Kill the zombie.
All right. Yeah. That's an easy roll to strike right there.
Now, should I change my dice actually for real?
Yes.
Use one of these
I'm
ones.
gonna use this one instead.
So help me, Shane. Nat 20.
Oh,
Pretty good. 24.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's a hit.
I'm proud of
Hit.
it.
Okay, roll.
Roll my Trondheim damage.
Trondheim, yeah, and don't forget to get your damage multiplier.
And don't
going.
forget
Is
to
it by
add
10?
Viking by
Yes,
Paul
yeah.
Chen after every time you say that.
Sorry, I'm gonna Paul Chen him.
Paul Chen him.
I don't even want to look. I'm too scared.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
That's pretty good, guys.
I want someone to
160
listen.
damage.
What? Lewis.
You what?
Oh yeah.
100 what?
Why am I even here, John?
What?
Your
100
shotgun
what?
did
60.
10 damage?
11, I think?
11.
Okay, so
I've hit him 3
He's been
times.
doing good.
so Shane has lunges like upward with the Trondheim Viking from underneath the zombie and plunges it into his stomach, and he's able to like slice up a whole like. If he'd gone laterally, he'd be cut in half probably, right? But he's gone up and down. So like that space between like his hips and like his collarbone is there's the vacant space you were looking for, Ryan.
Oh, that's
I was just about to say, thanks, Shane.
It exists.
You opened it
It's
up,
there.
all right.
Though, to
He's
be
on top of
fair,
me, though.
I'm pretty sure your attacks do more than a grenade is going to do.
How's the Trondheim Viking doing, by the way?
The hilt snaps
Oh snap!
right
Oh,
in
no!
him. Yeah. So the blade's stuck in him. You've got the handle. It's a nice solid. I don't know what you
There
call that.
is no
like
more
a pair of brass
Trondheim
knuckles.
Viking.
Honestly,
Aluminum.
this is how Paul would have wanted it.
Paul.
I think I have
Yo,
a katana if you
we-
want it.
That thing
I-
will snap even faster. I feel like. That's actually like a fake replica sword.
I know.
Trondheim Viking, but Paul Chen was a legendary
That was the
creation.
real deal.
Who
Yeah.
has the Captain America shield?
I think it's you.
It's on your back. I don't know.
I'm
I'm
sure
pretty
you have
sure
it.
you have it on
I
your
would
back.
not have taken it.
I'm pretty sure
What?
it was
Yeah,
you.
you were the one who wanted it so bad.
You
from
were
the very
stoked.
beginning. Yeah,
You gotta go back and listen.
I should.
It's only been 4 years. guys.
Yeah.
So
5.
Charlie's out of
I'm
actions,
embarrassed.
but he is like in the middle of the fray.
Crap, Paul.
William is dead or incapacitated. Evie is
Still firing away. This
Evie's
girl.
still firing away.
Pop.
She's
She
just
knows what
sleeping
she's about.
nonstop.
Right. I mean, like,
Moving
I
around.
appreciate it, but you could probably be a little less fearless, aren't Taylor Swift? Like, come on.
I don't look. I'm just responding
She's
to the rolls,
22,
man.
and she's ready to roll. Isn't that what the song is?
She's feeling
16.
22,
Oh, that's what it is.
at least. But she's actually
Oh,
only
she's probably
15.
closer to 16. That's a good point.
How old is Evie again?
14, I think.
She's
Okay, well,
14.
Yeah, but did you see what I did
She's
there?
I see
14?
what you said.
She's
She's
a
young.
little baby.
Yeah.
14-year-olds are people too, you know.
Babies.
I was a person when I was 14.
I wasn't.
Okay, does anyone have any attacks
I was
Left?
born as a 20-year-old.
That was 3. Who
I
has
do.
more than 3?
I do, yeah.
I have 5.
I have 4.
Okay, so back to John then.
Witnessing all of this, I'm gonna go and just tell. I'm gonna just tell Charlie to come back, and I'm gonna go to Evie and try to like just tell her to settle down for now.
Okay.
Because Shane's right there, like literally under him. So
Yeah.
I don't think we
Probably
should be firing
bleeding
over
all
there.
over my body.
Yeah, I'll just like put
Oh,
my hand
no,
on her
no,
shoulder. and
It's a
Exposed
mess. Between your sweat and his blood, it's like real messy in there.
Oh, he was already spurting blood out of his fleshy bits.
You
He
probably have,
was
like,
dripping it
intestines
from
on
his
you.
moisture spots.
So John, Shane.
Sounded way
Sorry,
worse.
moisture points.
Moisture points. Okay, so Shane, he's like hovered over top of you, like he's still got you pinned to the ground in spite of the fact that you
gosh.
just about cut him in half. And you're confronting, like, you're face to face. Like, you could kiss him if you wanted to.
Do it.
Not that he's got lips,
That's
but like
how we
his
win.
eyes are just this endless stare staring at
That's-
you. And like and he's dripping blood out of his eye sockets and his neck and everywhere.
What do his eyes look like?
Wait, what happened on my turn?
Moist. Everything's moist.
Everything's. I finished my turn. That was it.
Yeah, is that what?
Okay, no,
well,
that's
did you want to
good.
do?
No,
it?
I'm good.
Did you
That's
want
it.
to do it?
No, I just realized like I should have done
You're like
more things.
I'm gonna get situated.
But I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I did what I
What?
did.
What
Okay,
do his eyes look like? Are they super bloodshot? Are they?
They got to be dried out.
Shane can
What
see
color are
that
they?
his eyes look really normal. They're
That's
not-
the scariest thing you could have
They're
said.
not like yellowed or foggy or like they're like very lucid looking, attentive, focused eyes.
That's the
Don't like
scariest
that.
option.
I don't
So
like
in spite of the fact that you've just about cut him in half, like he ain't giving up and he ain't done. And knife
Gonna
hand's coming
knife
at
hand
you.
Me. Okay. What can I do here?
You can dodge or you can parry. Dodge takes an action away
What
from
does
you.
the fact that he's got me pinned have to do? Like, what does that do to that whole situation?
So if you successfully make the dodge roll, then it's going to give you an opportunity to make a strength check to see if you can like roll out of the pin that you're in.
Well, I think I'll be dodging.
Autobots roll out, but that does use your action.
It does use your
That's
action.
fine. I have.
You still have one more.
If you have
I
5,
have
then you'll
one
still
more. I
have
have
5.
5. I'm gonna do it.
Not a lot of action.
You got this, Shane.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
dodge.
believe
Ready?
in you.
Yep.
Oh my god!
That's
How many 4s can I roll? Is that still 16?
16 is good, but it's not good enough.
Okay.
Dang it.
Shane, it's fun playing with
Here
you.
we go.
Okay, Ryan. You're...
Wait, didn't he just
Wait, he
attack?
did damage
hit?
to me.
Oh, sorry. What just
Presumably.
happened?
He just attacked
Oh, sorry.
Shane and he tried to
I
dodge,
skipped
but
past.
he
I
didn't.
skipped past the roll.
We shouldn't have reminded him, guys.
I think
It's gonna
you're
be-
dead.
Let's see. Maybe.
52 damage.
You do have
First
armor.
year Oh yeah.
Straight to my SDC.
What's your AR? The armor rating of the armor.
15. It's too
15?
high.
Okay, yeah. So what's the? So yeah, take it from your SDC first, and then your
50.
hit points. What did I say? 52.
52.
52. Okay, there goes all my SDC.
From your armor SCC though, right?
No, because he
No,
passed my
because
armor
he
rating.
bypassed your armor rating. So
He
it
went
was-
through my armor.
Do not like
went
that.
through.
I actually despise it.
So my SDC's gone, and then
He's dead.
no, I have enough. I'm alive. I'm hurt.
Shane,
I'm not.
you don't
I
have
can't
to
do another
suck
one like that.
You don't have to be
by any
proud,
means.
Shane.
You can die.
Why would you say that?
6. I have
Don't have to be denied.
19 hit points left.
Okay.
Yo, that you can't take another one of those. That's for sure.
I cannot.
And in fact, it takes a long
Ryan.
time to heal hit points in this game.
Well, not
You still have
really.
one?
That's so
Sorry?
true.
You still
I
have an
still
attack?
have one.
How does it feel?
See, how does what feel?
Is that what you say to
His
the
knife
zombie?
hand.
Oh,
It feels bad. Actually, it's you're startled a little bit. It doesn't feel like anything. Like once it's past the initial shock of like where, well, I guess he's like up here in your shoulder. Like it's you don't have a lot of nerve endings inside you, right? So it hurts superficially when he goes in, but like that part of it is over right away, and then it's like, oh, somehow I thought this would hurt more. Is sort of the thought that occurs to you.
Also, now you have William's blood and his blood in you.
I got it all.
You're wrecked.
just he's like a Pokemon trainer trying to collect them all.
Yeah, that's right.
Catch them all. Bone Claw.
Bone Claw,
Drippy boy.
Drippy boy.
William.
How's my drippy boy
What is
looking?
his name?
Sorry, how's he
Your drippy
looking?
boy?
How's he looking?
Okay,
Your
like
drippy
he's
boy?
not in great shape.
Oh,
Like he's got a fairly large scale hole in him.
Yeah, his intestines
You
are
know,
coming out right now.
His body works by the same mechanical properties that anyone else's body works,
Sure.
and so like he's not moving as deliberately
Mechanical
as he was
umbrella.
when he first entered the room.
is Trondheim Viking like through him?
It's
like,
stuck
can I
in him.
see
Oh
it?
yeah, absolutely.
It's, like, on
You see
both
like a
sides?
foot of the blade coming out of his
That's
back.
so
and it's
dope,
just stuck
actually.
there.
Yeah, and it's just stuck there. Yeah, and yeah, he's definitely slowed down. But he's got a
you.
lot of fight in him. You can tell.
He always made faulty handles though. That's the one area you needed to focus on.
right.
Why would you focus on Paul's failings at a moment like this?
I just want to be honest. This. Wow. I love that you're still holding the handle. Just-
I'm just gonna break his
I have a
head
lot of
right
break it
ideas.
in,
I'm not going
yeah.
to do any of them. I'm just going to run in, assault rifle, run back again.
I love it.
I love it too. The peekaboo.
I'm going to be shenanigan. I'm going to ask a shenanigans question.
Love it.
Double shenanigans in one night. Lucky
In
us.
one round of combat.
Does
combat.
the bomb have an accessible power source?
An accessible power source?
Correct.
Not that you can see.
Cool. Then that's my... Are
That's
there any
turn.
outlets?
Wait, you didn't
Are
do
there any
anything,
outlets?
right?
Not that you can see.
Cool.
Yes, a
Like
shenanigan
anywhere.
question.
I can't see anything around
No.
It
me.
takes at least a couple of melee actions.
He's trying to charge his phone.
You can see, I guess, if you're looking for outlets, like, you know, like the metal tubing that comes down to outlets in like concrete spaces. Like if the concrete is pre-poured, they don't like drill through the concrete to run the electrical. They just like have an electrical box and then they have like aluminum,
Yeah.
like flexi tubing.
Yeah.
So you see some of that coming down, so you can see where power is getting to the device, but you don't see where it's plugged in necessarily.
One
Power.
more question for you. How far along did they get in these subway stations? Like, are there tracks? Are there...
There are no tracks.
Cool.
Yeah. And so it's like you're on a concrete floor, and then like the section that would be the tunnel is graveled.
Cool beans.
Enough shenanigans.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw there was a piece of exposed metal out of him, and I was like, that would be really fun to electrocute him. but I don't have anything to do it.
It's kind of sick.
So
Use TopBot's electrical
I'm
current.
thinking that's gonna be nothing.
like,
I'm gonna run up and
cool.
assault rifle him again.
Okay,
a
I
little
love
bursty burst.
Little bursty burst.
You just gotta assault.
It's all about assault.
Nope, I don't think so. At least that's a 10.
No,
Drippy boy.
What are we doing here? Oh, yeah.
that's a miss. It's
Okay,
it's hard to be steady in a time like this.
And it's hard.
Moist
I'm trying to avoid Shane, so I'm shooting at weird angles.
Shane, you got an attack left. Just one.
I choose to take the handle of the Trondheim Viking
By Paul Chen.
by Paul Chen. And I just want to like is there like a little bit of blade like jaggedly cut off?
No, so where it
Oh,
broke
what?
was like right at the tang. So like right where the blade tapers into the
Oh, like it snapped
into
off
the hilt.
cleanly, eh?
Yeah, it snapped right
Oh, wow.
at that. That's like kind of the weak point.
Oh wow.
Paul
If it was
Chen.
gonna,
That's
if it
too
was
bad.
gonna-
The jagged
Really
would
got to
be
work
cool.
on that. Paul, if you're listening.
Yeah, a la,
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do?
a la
then?
Lord
I'm
of
just
the
gonna
Rings. Anyways, War of the Ring. Right?
I'm just gonna use the what is that thing called? The
pommel?
It cuts off Sauron's
Not
hand
the
with the
pommel,
broken
the-
sword.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
whole
The
thing,
card.
John.
The-
Totally.
Don't look at me like
But
I'm
that
Russell.
has a whole
I think
chunk
so.
of the sword
Cross.
left.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm
Cross
saying.
guard.
The jagged sword would have been really cool.
I
I see.
think.
Yeah, yeah.
I missed
don't know what
his
it's called.
I'll look it up.
What is
but
it
it
called?
doesn't matter.
Brandon, this seems like
What's
a thing
what
Brandon
called?
would know.
A pommel.
No, that's what Ryan said.
The crossguard.
There it is. That's
It
what
is
I said. That's what I
crossguard.
said. Okay,
Yeah.
the crossguard. I want to just like jam the crossguard into his neck.
Also known as
Oh
a
my
clue.
gosh! Why are you guys so violent?
You
yeah,
did
let's,
this to us,
let's make a
Fran.
normal roll to strike. Minus one from like your. So you still get your strike bonus, but minus one from it.
Because you're not wielding the
So you have like
full
plus,
Trondheim
plus 4
Viking
to strike
by
or
Paul
something,
Chen.
right?
Yeah, my regular. Okay, yeah. I have bonuses for like all my different things. So my regular. Wait.
Oh, right, because each weapon is different because your weapon proficiencies.
Yeah.
Don't you have your Trondheim written
My
down there at the
strike
bottom?
is just +6. It looks like that's
Okay.
what it says. Just +6 on the strike thing up here. Is that?
Yeah,
that's
and
the
then
one?
is it more for your Trondheim Viking?
Yes.
Because it's
And
the
my kick is +6. That makes sense. And
Okay.
then my guns are different things.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So go with the
Okay, so
Trondheim
plus
one,
six.
-1.
yeah.
Wait, the Trondheim one?
Trondheim one
You're
because
real.
it's still
Oh,
the same.
really?
The blade's not on it, but
Oh,
it's you
sick.
still have the
Oh,
same
that's way
comfort
better.
of
Okay, that
the
makes me happy.
hilt.
So 8.
You know what you're swinging.
Okay, that's great. Oh my goodness! What is like literally
Switch dice.
11? I did already,
But switch to one of the non.
Switch to
Purple
a
ones.
good one.
but they're new.
Go to
Guys,
an orange one.
That's not how dice work. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this.
11.
Not some.
It's a miss.
You're
You
wrong.
swing at him and like it. You make contact, but not with not enough force to like pierce the flesh with like.
It's
the
not a
blunt instrument.
sword on the edges.
Shane, Charlie, William, Evie. Evie's out of actions. It's time to roll initiative again. I think
Okay, here we go.
Oh, top of the roundy.
Drippy Boy doesn't have a billion.
Oh,
he doesn't.
But
I
he's
was
That was
worried
4
if
rounds.
he'd have
That was
eight.
4
He
rounds.
is
wasn't it?
dripping,
Was that
though.
yeah, that was 4.
And Shane.
Because we have 5 rounds. I have 5. Oh,
You have 5?
I missed one.
Yeah, no, you got one more.
You have
You have one
yeah.
more. Sorry, I
'Cause I
know
dodged.
that he.
Shane dodged.
Yeah,
I
sorry, I
have
didn't
5.
realize you had 5. Yeah, go ahead, John.
I would like to end this.
do it.
I take out my mop staff. And I run at him just like full force and try to
Knock him off.
like a pitchfork into a pile of hay and just take him off.
You're, like, trying
take
to
him off
joust
Knock
Shane.
him off me.
I'm trying to joust him off of Shane. Yeah,
nice.
I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah, roll it.
come on, knife blade.
Come on.
That's a low roll. That's a 4. That's an auto fail, I think, right?
That's bad.
1
Yeah,
4 fails.
New dice.
but with all the best of intentions. Okay, everyone, roll initiative.
All right.
13.
This is not the dice I
Ooh,
wanted.
19. No, 21.
Whoa, Jonathan.
20 actually.
What's my name?
What'd you get, Ryan?
20.
6. I don't have any bonus to initiative.
Charlie.
4.
boy.
You're so good at robots.
I'm really good at robots.
Droids.
Droids.
My droids.
My droids.
Oh, don't hurt my droids.
These are not the
The
droids you're looking
separatist
for.
army.
The separatist army.
Could everybody hear me eating goldfish earlier? And by that I mean you.
I
Why
can
are
hear.
you still
I can
viewers.
hear you do that. You have some. Yeah, go for it.
No, I ate them all.
You ate the entire thing?
Oh yeah, no, it's gone now.
When? While we were
I
playing?
guess you really couldn't hear me.
John,
That's
you're still at the top of the order.
Stealthy.
I hung out with Shane before.
He's a stealth eater. I couldn't hear him.
It's very on brand for me to eat the whole bag.
Did you
of
get
something.
Charlie? 4?
Yeah, you
Yep.
leave it
Okay.
next to Shane.
Well, I'm there. I missed with the mop the first time. Let's just double down.
Do it
and
again.
Oh no, I guess Shane's on
Yeah.
the Okay, let's
First to the top.
He has a hole
Yeah,
right
yeah.
through him. You're just gonna like stab right
Make
through
like
the hole
a
and hit me
zombie
directly.
skewer with like.
It's fine. Yeah,
Shish kebab.
Shish kebab. Shishka
You can
Shane.
get William on there too for the full effect.
I'll do it. Don't tempt me. No, I'm just gonna like basically golf his head with the sword
With
part
the-
of
Yeah, I love
the
it.
knife tip of
Okay.
the staff.
Just the tip.
Just the tippy tip. Oh, okay. Wait, what is it?
Oh yeah, he wanted a glaze
that?
because he was missing tall drash.
18.
18?
Well, I like the length of the.
That's a hit.
It's
That's
because
a hit.
That's a
playing.
hit?
Oh, he hit him.
Okay. Yeah, tall. I know. Yeah.
You were playing that at the
46
same
plus 2.
time. That's so funny.
Well, this is way. I made this season. The mop stuff.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Oh, yeah.
It was the same
At
summer, though,
Suncor.
wasn't it?
No.
14
It was later.
plus
I could be wrong.
6, 20 damage.
Wow.
Oh, not bad for a
Slash.
human.
Well, all right. So
Actually,
have to say
you
that.
did more damage with that than I've done with
20 even?
shotgun.
Yeah, 20 straight up.
Okay.
Damage is weird.
Damage is weird.
So with that, like he like turns around briefly
Oh, no.
and stares, like feels like right through your face.
I don't want that.
But he's like not distracted, and he whirls back to Shane and goes for knife hand
He
again.
beat me. He beat me.
He did, yeah.
Oh,
no.
gosh, I might be out,
Oh,
guys.
that's auto
Well, that's
fail,
very
right?
good.
You're good.
Is that
was
auto
it?
fail?
That's a miss.
I'm pretty
three.
sure we were playing 1 to 4 is auto
1
fail.
to 4,
am I wrong?
yeah. That's right.
Guys, I could have just died. That would have been it.
You could have just died. Shane, it's your turn.
You could have easily
How
just
about
died,
you just roll
dude.
again?
I think
Take
it's
advantage.
Yeah.
Why do you all want me to die, huh?
So, Shane, think
I
about
love
this.
you, Shane.
You're already about to turn.
Yeah.
Either one of us is going to have to do it, or may as well let this guy
I
do
want
it.
it on my own terms. All right.
Okay, you can take
You
yourself
want to
out.
go on me killing you. That's what it is. Much
Can I
more
just-
intimate.
It is, yeah, but it's sad.
Can I just? This is the worst thing yet. I dropped the handle of the Paul.
Shenanigans.
You drop
Paul
Paul.
Chen. the
Yep.
Tron Viking.
You drop
Drop
Paul.
it.
See, now that it's gone, the magic's gone. I forgot his name even.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna grab him by the neck and just try to like pop his head off.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
I'm super strong.
Put
That
your-
seems like a
why
reasonable
don't
thing.
you put your feet in the little knife wound you made and then just...
That's not like, yeah, I want to also leverage myself by sticking my foot up in the hole.
This is a complicated maneuver, but make a roll.
Don't you
I'm
have
surprised
karate
you
or
can just
something?
like rip him
Hapkido?
in half.
I have
These are
something.
Hapkido.
Make a roll.
Well, like just my regular
Yeah,
to hit.
You're, with your bonus to strike, yeah.
Okay.
Just roll really high.
Oh man,
That's
not
a
that high.
bad roll.
14.
Oh, 14?
Yeah.
That's better than what
You
you've been
managed to get a handle on him,
Okay.
but you can't do the rest of the maneuver
pop his head off
right
immediately?
this second. If you had rolled higher, I would let you roll damage to see if you could
Okay,
successfully do it, but you got a hold of him.
You're not both
You have a
grappling
handle on
each
him,
other.
and you know who else used to have a handle on him? The Tron
Um,
Viking.
Evie raises up her gun to shoot. Oops, sorry. And
shoots Ryan right
and-
in the face.
you can't hear it because there's too much commotion, but no bullet escapes the chamber. And you can see her immediate frustration.
Oh, no.
And she throws the gun down on the ground and just like screams and runs at the zombie.
Evie, come on, can you chill?
Wild.
She slams right into the side of it and makes no
impact.
dent, no effort, no impact at all. It doesn't even
so
seem to
much.
budge even a little bit, and she like bounces back, and sort of like you see her like on the ground and sort of realizing what she's just done as she's like covered in
blood.
Moisture.
blood. You can see like the stamp of where she's, like, all the parts of her that like ran into contact with it.
boy, I must say.
Ryan,
It's like a like rubber.
Stamp.
Does it make the noise too? Just like a squelch.
like a
As she
splat.
hits him, it's like
It sounds like a garbage bag full of tomato soup just landing on the pavement from 4 stories up.
oh
Wow, that's
that's incredibly
Yeah.
specific.
Alrighty, Topbot, welcome back to the fray.
he's in it.
He's here.
Bless this dice.
You did a bit of both, I think. It didn't
It's a
work.
miss.
Are we rolling so poorly? I
And
can't
one
understand
miss.
what's happening.
All right, new dice.
Pray to the wrong god.
It's one
Wait,
of
which
our-
god did you pray to?
I don't know. I just did a. It's because
Bahamut?
you didn't wish me luck. You have to tell me you believe in me, Shane.
Wow, you
I
didn't do
believe
this
in you.
time
I do
again.
believe in
All
you.
right,
I wish you so much luck right now on this roll.
this assault rifle.
But also... okay, I won't
but
say
also
it.
what?
No, I don't want to say it. I'll just hold it to myself. See?
You roll the same thing.
Tutus!
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I get
Top
to add
Bot.
them together to make 22.
You and
right?
Top Bot are so in sync right
no.
now. It's incredible.
Yeah, you
Like
guys are
the
in
band?
sync.
Okay, so bullets are flying everywhere, and none of them are hitting the zombie. Ryan. Or no, sorry, Charlie.
Charles.
Charlie will go and attempt to pull the zombie off a little bit. Do the the
Love it.
snare, grasp, pull,
Yes, entangle.
grasp, pull. Yeah, he has a +1 to entangle. So 1 plus a 1
What
is 2.
is actually happening right
Did you
now?
miss?
Oh,
I should probably switch dice. That's where the problem
We're all
is.
gonna die.
Do you have a health outload on you?
I do.
I can't believe like
Actually, can't read that.
how are we rolling so bad? This is crazy.
Okay. Jimmy, in the meantime,
Neutron.
startled by the gunfire or Evie's scream or the dog barking, has somewhat come to his senses and realizes like the total gravity of what's happening. He's been in battle before. He's seen like what looks like supernatural creatures before. He's been confronted with this reality of terror and horror. Like, this is gross, but he's starting to realize it's not all that different from anything he's already faced. It's not a monster. It's just a diseased body, and it has to be destroyed. He whirls around. Now, he threw his gun down before he ran off, so he makes a break for the gun, which is like right next to the action. But that's going to take his whole move.
Good job, Jimmy.
He sees all the moisture points and he's like,
That's a lot of points.
Why
if
is
it's
it moisture point?
we can kill it.
Sean, your turn.
If it's moisture, it will fall, or something like that. I think is the quote. I will. I don't know. I'm just gonna like pull the blade back, sling my M16 around to my back, pop out Maggie, and point blank headshot with Maggie.
Love it.
Aimed a bit towards the wall, not towards
I
Shane's
appreciate
face.
that so
That's
much.
good.
I should probably
It's
specify
an
that.
angle.
Yeah, angle shot. That's pretty good,
pretty good. That's
actually.
pretty good, yeah.
I think it's 17 or so 15. Well, it's only +1 then, maybe. I guess
Okay,
so.
that's good enough.
15 hits.
point blank him?
You
You
I
point
point
blanked him.
blanked him. I don't have to roll that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
66. Let me just get
Him
my-
or her. Tell.
Yeah, they them.
Hey, not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
19, 23 damage.
23 damage. Okay. I have to do some math.
That used to be a lot of damage. I remember back in the day rolling over 20 damage, and we were like, that's hefty. Now, 130 is like, yeah, it's a pretty good hit.
Could have done better.
Could have done way better. Yeah. Should have done way better.
Should have done way better.
Shoulda, coulda,
Okay, here's what happens.
Uh-oh.
You shoot him in the head, and his body like slumps off of Shane, but not before the eyeball on the right side like detaches and falls like right on top of you. He's still got a left one, but yeah, he falls off, and you see him like grab at his face in a way that's like startlingly human
I hate that.
as he
Don't
falls
like
off.
that. No. Keep them creatures.
So you are no longer grappled.
Okay.
Congrats.
And it
Grapples.
is his turn, but he's gonna miss an action for it.
Oh, Jonathan, thank you.
makes sense.
Shane,
I think you just saved my life.
Thank Maggie.
I still got my hands on his neck as he falls off of me, and then I'm gonna roll up and get on top of him and just start like punching his face in.
Hot.
love it.
That changes what I was going to do. So
These guys are just tangled up in there, rolling around in the throes of passion.
Shane is also a trippy boy now.
15. Man, I cannot roll above 10. I literally cannot roll above
15
10.
still.
15 hits.
Yeah?
15 hits.
14,
Yeah?
it doesn't, I think. I can't remember.
Okay. Now, how does damage work with my fists again? I don't even know.
So
Well,
you should have like a punch attack.
unarmed
I don't.
system.
I have a kick attack in here.
karate.
but-
I have a karate punch.
I
Does
also
that
have
help
a
you?
kick.
Oh, wait, no, that's pull punch.
Pull punch.
Pulled punch.
To strike damage, you have a +6 to damage.
I do. Yeah, I have that, but my kick is 2d4. I don't know how much my punches are by themselves.
All I know is that I've got a kick.
Your kick is 2d4 plus 6. We're gonna say your punch is just 2d4.
Okay.
Punch it up, chomp.
Punch.
Plus your damage bonus.
Okay.
Times
That
10.
is 4.
Goodbye, face.
Oh,
That's
max
max.
damage.
160 damage.
Oh, jeez. Get that head off of there, Shane.
Okay.
Gross.
When you're
gonna
when you're finished, there's nothing left. It's a pulp. Like
Wow.
it's you smash him. I don't know how else to describe it. You smash his face into the concrete hard enough and as many times as you need to that what's left, the body's still there, but you go until it stops squishing and it's just concrete.
Gross.
The room is empty and quiet, or it feels empty and quiet. There's everyone's ears are ringing from all the gunshots fired in this like concrete room. The dog barking, but everything's quiet all of a sudden. Jimmy, who is still scrambling for his weapon, like, it stops in shock and horror as he's watching you, like, destroy what's left of this thing. Realizing now that it's not just the sudden realization that everything is going to be okay, it's coupled with this sort of tension and alarm that Shane is dangerous. Shane is really dangerous, and nobody knows what's wrong with him. And he's getting stronger still. Having said that, like, in this light with the amber glow and like the flashing of the warning light, he looks even more emaciated. Even like he's lost all this water weight, sweating profusely, and just like his skin is starting to feel like leathery and like, or starting to look leathery rather, because it doesn't have the moisture in it that it needs, and like he looks not well. Evie's still a little bit startled. She's on the ground. She's still kind of covered in blood. She's okay. Like, she's not freaking out. She's not catatonic like she was. And you see her stand up, and she's trying to rub the parts of her skin on like the dry parts of her clothing to get rid of the blood that's on her skin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Charlie is barking, but like it seems like maybe there's something wrong with Charlie. If you were to intuit what that would be, it's probably like hearing related, like if he's got some tinnitus or some kind of like impermanent hearing damage from all the gunfire in the room. But something about that's thrown him off. He's panicking about something a little bit that isn't present. It's just like present for him. Jimmy's just standing there.
I kind of like breathe a bit. And I like look around at everybody, like kind of like staring at me and stuff. And I'm just like, turn it off.
You're talking about the bomb?
Yes, let's go.
Someone go check the room of horrors while I do it. Make sure no one else is getting out.
Oh, that's a real good point. I actually have to take this call first, though. 1 second.
I hate you.
Hello?
Oh no, you're kidding me.
I can't believe
Yes,
it.
sir. Yeah. Okay. You want me to end the episode? Ah, dang it! But are you sure? He says we have to end the episode.
Who are you talking to right now, John?
It's a Mr.
Shane's
Podcast.
asking yeah, I know. I know. You know. He would ask that. I understand. Okay, sir. Yep. No, I understand. Fully understand. Thank you. Where? Oh, Urban Decay RPG on Twitter. Okay. Wow. On Facebook, it's Urban Decay Podcast, sir. Sorry, you had it wrong there. And they can email us as well as urbandecaypodcast@hotmail.com. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Pick this story up with us next week. Come with us.
Bye.
Follow along. Join on the bandwagon. Hop on the train.
All right. Jump in the tank.